Side of the 2007 Samaha Bowl. This tradition started back in 1972, a collaborative effort between Nikki Konomopoulos and Judy Samaha, named after Judy Samaha. And I'll tell you what, it has just exploded in popularity, and it has become a Thanksgiving week tradition.
I don't know if Judy envisioned this when she originally started a flag football game for girls back in the early 70s. Whether she knew it would evolve to not only become a statewide tradition, but also a nationwide tradition. I am sure that in her wildest dreams, Miss Samaha had no idea that this would evolve into what it is today.
Hey, our umpires and referees for today's game, our umpires Peter Bowman, our referee Kevin Moffitt, Tom Viola is our head linesman, and our line judge is Joe Tarolo. And we'll give you the coaches as we go, but right now the Lyman Hall Trojan girls are set to kick off the 2007 Samaha Bowl. Heffernan to kick off. And here is the kick. And we are underway. The 2007 Samaha Bowl. Picked up at the 30, across the 30, coming around to the 32-yard line, where it'll be a Sheehan 1st and 10.
That was Taryn Petrillo on the return, got a decent return, looks like at about their own 32-yard line.
And the goal is to grab the flag, and when you grab that flag, you have to hold your hand up so the referees see it, and they will whistle the play dead. So 1st and 10 for the Sheehan Titans from their own 32-yard line, and we've got a penalty flag on the field. That's going to be too many players on the field, Eddie, and that's going to be against Lyman Hall. They're going to wave off the flags. They waved off the flags. Just a little confusion, and this happens. First game, first set. So the Titans with the ball, I formation. There's a quick handoff up the middle, breaking across the 35-yard line. Is the ball carrier. Eddie, I didn't get a number on that.
Actually, that was Stephanie Roach, number 10, the ball carrier. Stephanie, a natural athlete. She's been a star basketball player for 3 years.
Pickup of about 4. Geez, the cold's starting to get to me. So it'll be 2nd down. We'll call it 6. Kowalski under center for the Titan girls. There's a handoff to the right side. It goes absolutely nowhere.
Sheehan for their own 35.
So Sheehan with a 3rd down. I formation again for the Titan girls. And there's a pitch off the left side. Over the 40. To about the 45-yard line, so it'll be a 1st down. So 1st and 10 from the Sheehan 45-yard line. Got an option backfield. Up the gut it goes, and the ball is dropped. It's a dead ball, and it may be a loss. Roach couldn't get the connection with the quarterback. Passing formation, we've got trips right for the Titans, wing left, now in motion. And there's a pitch out to Amy Fazzino, and she'll get it back almost to the original line of scrimmage, where it'll bring up a 3rd down. And as we go along here, we will certainly give you all the players' names as well as the coaching staff of both teams. Right, Ed?
Yes, we shall.
All right, shotgun. There's a throw to the flat, and that is dropped. Nope, it's number 16, Amy Fazzino, and she'll punt the ball.
Katie Manti is deep for the Lyman Hall Trojans.
And it'll be picked up down the right side and carried down to about the 26-yard line, where the Trojans will come out with their first offensive set. We've got 9:26, check that, 8:56 on the clock. First quarter action, no score as the Trojans take over.
27-yard line.
Out comes the Trojan offense for the first time, led by quarterback Crystal Florio.
Now, we are familiar with the Nylanders' style of playing and how they like to bunch up the middle and how to do the running game. It'll be interesting to see if they continue in their tradition of just bunching all the athletes up front and trying to slowly run the ball. It certainly looks it the way they're setting up.
Well, out comes that's right, Ed, I would agree. What a formation we've got for the Trojans. And up the middle, we'll drive it. And the Trojans appear to have picked up maybe a yard or two. Not sure if they broke it across the 30. Our line judge, Joe Tirolo, is marking at about the 29-yard line. So it'll bring up a second down and 7.
Nothing fancy about that play, John, just up the middle.
The 2007 Samaha Bowl from Riccatelli Field, John Sullivan, Ed McCarver. We've got Mark and the Rev down on the field to be bringing interviews all throughout the game. And again, a very tight formation for the Trojans on second down. Up the middle it goes. And Ed, you like the word scrum, and that's exactly what that appeared to be, a scrum up the middle, and it looks like the Trojans will pick up a couple more, and it'll be third down at about 5. 7:36 left, in the first quarter as out come the Trojans. Go to a different formation, a pro set backfield. There's a handoff off the left side, and good enough for a first down as the Trojans break across the 40.
Good enough for another Lyman Hall first down.
So out comes the Lyman Hall offense, 1st and 10. Pro set backfield again, wing left. And a cross buck off the left side. That's down to number 89, and she is stopped after a gain of about 1 or 2. Back out come the Trojans. Second down, we'll call it a long 8.
2nd and 8.
We got a powerhouse backfield. Tight end left. There's a handoff off the left side. And cutting it around the end is Manti again. Will be a third down and long for the Trojans. No score here, first quarter. John Sullivan, Ed McCarver. Our broadcast is directed by the great Eric Michael Schrader. And we've got Kyle Brennan on the camera. Thank you very much, Eric. You're watching today's game on SullivanOneOnOne.com and on WPAA Cable 18. Third down for the Trojans. Up the middle it goes. And we've got a flag at about the 46-yard line. Well, it appears they're going to go for it. We've got tight end right. And we've got flags. They'll call the play dead.
Flag on the play.
The right side of the Lyman Hall line, John, I believe, jumped prematurely.
They sure did, Ed. That'll be offsides. That'll set them back 5. And it'll be a repeat 4th down.
Procedure.
So the Trojans will go to the punt on 4th down after losing 5 yards on a procedure. And the Titans will be back on the offense. Remember, there's no fumbles in Powder Puff football. Interceptions, but the ball is dead when it hits the ground. Just a little reminder, and you must grab the flag.
Amy Fazzino, number 16, is back for the Sheehan Titans, awaiting this punt.
And remember, all punts and kicks are free kicks. And you're seeing the punter right now. And who is going to punt this ball? It looks like it's going to be number 84. That's Olivia Heffernan. Heffernan's a running back. And that'll be picked up at about the 30-yard line, carried across the 35 to the 40, and taken down hard at about the 46 for Jane Bowen and our good friend Rob Holzman.
47.
And he is one of the coaches here today. The head coach, of course, of the Titans is Cheryl Colwick. Rob Holzman is the defensive coordinator. Defensive coach is Mike Terrell, and we'll give you the rest as we go along here. Titans 1st and 10 from their own 46. I formation. There's a handoff up the middle. And the ball carrier breaks across the 45 into Trojan territory. Well, no, there might have been an injury on the play. Checking in for the Trojans is number 95, Kayla Struber. And somebody got hit pretty hard, I guess.
She is rubbing her eyes, so she may have been hit there.
So there's a handoff. And breaking it out to about the 30-yard line.
2nd and 9.
So 2nd and 9 for the Titans. Ball spotted at about the, well, we'll call it the 40-yard line of the Trojans. Titans on the move. There's a pitch to the left side. And taken down across the 35-yard line.
And picked up a few yards. Now a 3rd and 5 coming up.
All right, here we go. 3rd down, and we'll call it 5 yards for the Titans. There's a handoff left side. And the ball carrier will be flagged at about the 32-yard line, so we'll bring up a 4th down and short for the Titans. And remember, these are all seniors, so you have to be a senior to play Powder Puff. Full house backfield for the Titans. There's a handoff on the left side. And the Trojans will stop. Petrillo and the Titans very close to a 1st down. We'll see where we get it marked.
We don't know if that was a case of going to the well once too often, as the quarterback Pawlowski handed off to Petrillo and just short on the play, but there is a flag on the play.
All right, flag on the play. We'll wait to see what the call is from our umpire, Peter Bowman. Or Bowman, excuse me.
The Sheehan side of the house is clapping, so evidently
that'll be a hold against the Trojans, so it'll be a 1st down for the Titans. Ball spotted at the Lyman Hall 22-yard line. Out come the Titans. They'll go to pro back set. We got tight end right. And there's an inside handoff, and that goes nowhere. It'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage by the Trojans. You're watching exclusive coverage of the 2007 Powder Puff game here on Sullivan101.com and WPAA Cable 18. Titans on the move. Pitch right. Ball carrier breaks across the 25 and is flagged at about the 22-yard line. 3rd and 10 at the 22 for the Titans. Ball spotted on the right hash. And that's a dead ball, as they never got the snap off, Ed. And again, once the ball touches the ground, it's a dead ball.
Yeah, Lacey Pawlowski didn't quite get the handle on it. And as you mentioned, once that ball hits the earth, the play is over.
Well, they're looking for a new ball. We're going to have to do it quickly.
Well, that may have been the last play of the 1st quarter. As I look over at the scoreboard, it may be the officials telling us.
Will take over. Well, I should say they will take over. Yeah, well, they still got the ball here in the 2nd period as it begins. Ball is spotted at the 23-yard line.
Well, they've been very successful at the running game. They dominated the offensive possession in the 1st quarter, and we'll see if they'll try and keep it up in quarter number 2. Well, that one looks like we're going to have a field goal
attempt.
Well, it's
4th down.
Yeah, Elena Roberts in to do a field goal.
This is going to be a 35-yarder, Eddie. Now, there's no rush. The players cannot rush, and it cannot be run back. It's an all or nothing. As you can see, the center even hands the ball to the holder, so it's a free kick all in all. So let's see how they do. Here's Roberts. Kick is up, and it's going to be short of the mark. So the Trojans will take over on downs here at the 2007 Samaha Bowl. The ball is spotted at about the 22-yard line of the Trojans.
John.
So out come Crystal Florio and the Lyman Hall Trojan offense. And they'll go to a single setback. They've got trips right, tight end right. Now motion right. There's a handoff. And wide open is the ball carrier, and she breaks across the 40, and she is finally flagged at about the 45-yard line. What a great run by number 1. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line of the Trojans. That was a 22-yard pickup for the Trojan girls. High formation. Off the left side, breaking it outside, number 7 for the Trojans. And she'll be flagged at about the 44-yard line. That's where they'll spot it. So out comes the Trojan offense. Pro set backfield. They've got wing right. And here's our first pass of the game. And it is complete. Down to about the 46-yard line.
So Lyman Hall on this, their third possession of the contest, chewing up huge chunks of real estate on these plays.
So first down for the Trojans. We've got a full house backfield. We've got tight end right as the quarterback takes it up the middle on her own. She'll cross the 45, maybe as she continues to go. They have not called the flag yet. And now they have.
8 of 4, actually about second.
All right, again, you're watching the game on Sullivan1on1.com and WPAA Cable 18. We are joining forces this year. This is the first internet game for us, and we will be at tomorrow's Thanksgiving Day game as well. Don't forget, you can pick up your DVD copy by just sending us an email at sullivan1on1@snet.net. Second down, there's a pitch out to the left side. Wide open, running down the sideline is the ball carrier at the 10, the 5, touchdown, Trojans! The Lyman Hall Trojans are on the board first on a tremendous run, Eddie.
That is Katie Manti, number 89, and once she turned the corner and turned on the Jets, they weren't going to stop her. Followed her blocking well, and then would turn that corner. However, John, there is a flag on the play.
Well, let's see what the flag is all about. It's going to be a hold against the Titans, and of course, the Trojans will wave it off. It'll be a touchdown.
And the play will be called.
Wait a minute. Who did they call it on? They called it on the Trojans. Oh my goodness, listen to the reaction on this crowd. A holding call on the Trojans negates the touchdown. Well, Eddie, I thought for sure that was against the Titans.
Well, we thought so, and we thought the officials indicated that, but upon further review, as they say, it is against the Trojans, and what was a brilliant run by Katie Manti, unfortunately, will be called back because of the holding penalty, and Coach Eddie Nylander not happy at the moment.
2nd and 8.
So it'll be a 2nd and 8 for the Trojan girls. A tough call for the Trojans, looking to get on the scoreboard first. Tight end right, we've got a pitch right. And breaking out around the corner, across the 45-40, and we've got another flag on the play.
Well, that was Katie Manti, the ball carrier, but Leanne Lavalette, number 39 for Sheehan, might be a little bit too tough on the tackle, and I think that's what the flag may be for. It may be against the Sheehan Titans.
Personal foul charged against the Titans. It'll be an automatic first down for the Trojans.
Titans on that play is, you know, these players are very intense. They do not like the term powder puff either. This is a flag football game for them, and sometimes it's a tackle game.
Our first personal foul, and I'm sure it's the first of many we're going to see. Some of the girls do get a little overly aggressive. So it'll be a first down and 10 as the Trojans busted up the middle. And they'll carry it across for maybe a gain of 1 or 2. We'll bring up a second down, and we'll call it 8 for the Trojans. Trojans had a touchdown on the board, but it was negated due to a holding call in the backfield. And here we go, second down for the Trojan offense. And off the left side it goes and flagged quickly for really no gain.
There are 125 Lyman Hall players on the roster, 112 players for Sheehan. So there's both teams are deep, to say the least.
And that's one of the reasons why we have 2 high schools in town. There's a pitch to the right side, and the ball carrier takes it across the 10. Did she get in? She did not. She's flagged at about the 6-yard line.
Contest. Both teams scoreless with a little under 8 minutes left in the first half.
First and goal, Lyman Hall.
So it is now first and goal for the Trojans. As the clock continues to wind down, 7:42 left in the first half for the Trojans on offense, trying to put it in the end zone for the first time. And a quick flag at the line of scrimmage. And it'll be a second and goal, where the Trojans are looking to put the ball in the end zone. It is second down and goal for the Trojans. And there's a handoff up the middle. Manti is stuffed.
Down in the backfield.
As we come back out on the field, it is a third down for the Trojans. And the quarterback will take it herself. And we've got a flag on the play off the right side.
Ball carrier, flag on the play.
That was Nicole Trofimchik, number 83, who got the stop for Sheehan on that play. But as you mentioned, John, a flag on the play may negate whatever gain was made. There you see the officials talking to the Sheehan Defensive Club, so the penalty may be against the Trojans.
Okay, it was against Lyman Hall. The penalty was declined, so it'll bring up a critical fourth down for the Trojan offense. There's a handoff up the middle, breaking it outside. Can she get in? She does! Touchdown for the Trojans.
That was all Katie Manti on that play. She went into the center of the line, bounced out, saw the real estate to her left, and we've already chronicled, we've already seen her speed. She displayed it again on a nice run to give Lyman Hall the first scoring of this Powder Puff contest.
So the Trojan offense busted in, and they now take a 6-0 lead.
Holroyd to hold.
All right, and here is the kick. It's up, it's way up. And it's no good.
Sheila Regan.
As the Trojans get ready to kick, Trojans lead 6-0. And there is the kick. And that will be picked up at about the 35 and broken off the left side. Well, check that, the 25.
Well, that was Lauren Valentin, John, and what she did a forward handoff to Petrillo.
There is no flag on the play. First and 10.
Well, they put the flag back in their pocket.
From their own 26.
Well, it'll be interesting to see how the Sheehan Titans respond to now that Lyman Hall has vaulted up to a 6-0 lead.
And that goes off the right side, stopped quickly there by the Trojan defense. But the Titan offense has decided to run it out so far in the first half, I should say. 5:51 left in the first half of this game. Trojans with a 6-0 lead. High formation, and we've got more flags on the field as the runner crosses the 30.
Yeah, I think what happened, I don't know if the defensive line may have jumped off sides. I don't know if they were drawn off or not. But now as the Lyman Hall Club
well, it'll be against the Trojans, Ed. By visiting our website, sullivan1on1.com, and dropping us an email, and you can watch the game on demand. So the Titans, second down, and that ball hits the ground. That'll be a dead ball. We'll get you some crowd shots so you can get an idea just how many people are here at this game today. So third down for the Titans. Tight end left. Quarterback keeper off the left side and flagged at about the 36-yard line. So it'll bring up a 4th down for the Titan offense.
Roach, the ball carrier.
Stephanie Roach, the ball carrier, the quarterback on that play, but an excellent play by one of the interior linemen for Lyman Hall to prevent her from picking up a longer game, because the hole was there.
A 4th down, a punt situation, and let's see what the Titans are going to do. It appears they may be going for it.
Well, it's 4th and about 2 yards, so Coach Kolek evidently will attempt to make the 1st down.
Titans spread out. They're going for their first pass. There it is. It's complete. And good enough for a 1st down as number 90, and that is Kayla Drescher, catches the pass and gets the 1st down for the Titans. Good.
And now Sheehan down 6-0 on a little bit of a move here.
So 1st and 10 for the Titan girls. Ball spotted. We'll call it about the 42-yard line. And here they come off the left side. And we'll get a flag and a whole belt at about the 42-yard line. My goodness. Hey, we've got 3:58 left in the first half as the clock continues to wind down. It'll be a 2nd down, and we'll call it, well, about 13. And we've got a flag in the backfield, so the Titans will lose yardage. My goodness. Hey, we've got 3:58 left in the first half as the clock continues to wind down. It'll be a 2nd down, and we'll call it, well, about 13. And we've got a flag in the backfield, so the Titans will lose yardage. So 3rd and about 13 for the Titans, who have sputtered since that reception by Drescher. They need some yards here. They'll go to the shotgun, trips left for the Titans. And we've got a whistle and flags before the snap. And it looks like, do we have a timeout?
3rd and 12.
And they're all loving it.
So 3rd and 12 as the Titans go to shotgun. Motion right. And the halfback takes the ball on the snap. And we've seen that play before.
Well,
as the Titans will punt.
Number 35, Mara Reeves, back deep for Lyman Hall.
And don't forget, this is a free punt. And there it goes. And it'll bound at about the 42-yard line of the Trojans, where it will be down, and the Trojans will take over. What a packed house. This is day 1 of a 3-day, well, you can call it a whole weekend celebration here in Wallingford. Trojans on offense. Single back. And here she comes, breaking across the 45, the 50, still on the move. A lot of room, could be a touchdown. Across the 20. The 5, touchdown, Trojans on a beautiful run. I don't see any flags down.
Once again, Katie Manti, number 89.
As the Trojans now line it up for the point after attempt. And it appears, Eddie, they're going to go for 2.
Well, they were unsuccessful in their first attempt at an extra point, so Coach Nylander opting to go for 2.
And it's got to be something to the right side. It sure is. And it's a quick pass, and it is an overthrow. And the Trojans will maintain a 12-0 lead. So the Trojans will kick off. Heffernan lines it up. Ball spotted at the 40. And here is the kick. And it's a good one. And it will be picked up at about on a reverse the 25-yard line. And off we go on the right side. And into the open field. And this could be the Titans' first touchdown across the 20, the 5, the touchdown. What a run back. Eddie, that's going to be one of the record runs.
Well, that is
Brooke series.
I'm sorry, John. That is Brooke Longyear, number 21, the ball carrier on that play, and on that razzle-dazzle.
So back to attempt the point after is number 92. That is Elena Roberts.
To attempt the kick.
And here is the kick from Roberts. It is up and it's good. Elena Roberts showing us the foot that we saw last year. Well, I shouldn't say last year because she didn't kick last year, unless she stayed back, but I did.
Allison Corvo will be doing the kicking for Sheehan.
And we've got whistles on the play. We've got procedure against the Titans. So they'll line it back up and we'll re-kick it, Eddie. And here's the kick. And that's picked up at about the 35-yard line, and down goes the ball carrier. So it'll be a 1st and 10 for the Trojans at about the 40-yard line. Trojans on offense, 1st and 10 from their own 39-yard line. They've got trips right, motion, handoff right. And here she comes again, Eddie, across the 45, the 50, and finally taken out of bounds. All right, 1st and 10 for the Trojans. And we've got whistles again. Here's the play, and we've got, I'll tell you, there's got to be some confusion down in the field right now as the referees did not signal to start the clock. Okay, 1st down for the Trojans. From the Titan 44, breaking outside is the ball carrier. And she is flagged at about the 36-yard line. They'll bring up a 2nd down, and we'll call it 3. Here's the 2nd down. That'll be a dead ball for the Trojans. Oh, we got to get some sound back. There's a pitch out on the right side. And broken down to about the 28-yard line. So it'll be good enough for a 1st down as the Trojans are on the move as the clock winds down, and it does. Let's see, is the clock, is that it? That is it. We're going to halftime with your score. The Trojans 12, the Titans 7. Samaha Bowl, the 36th annual. Lyman Hall has a 27-8 lead. There was a tie in 1984. Last year, the Titans won. And the Titans will kick off to begin 2nd half action here from Riccatelli Field. And there's the kick. It's a low, very short kick, almost a miss kick, you can call it. Picked up there and taken down the sidelines. John Sullivan, Ed McCarver, joined by Rev Herb Bailey and Mark Brennan on the sidelines as the Trojans take over 1st and 10 from their own 44-yard line. There's a handoff off the left side. And getting across the 50 into the Titan zone is the ball carrier. We've got a flag on the play.
Well, that may be against number 45, Tiffany Gagney, for the Sheehan Titans. That was kind of a rough takedown, and the penalty is against the Sheehan Titans. This is a very important series for the Sheehan defense. If Lyman Hall scores now and goes up by several points, it may hurt Sheehan.
1st down and 10 for the Trojans. There's a quick pass out to the flat, another flag. And across the 30, down the sidelines goes the ball carrier. Finally flagged out at about the 24-yard line.
And that penalty may be against the Sheehan Titans. So Lyman Hall may choose to not accept this penalty.
And we've got a procedure call against the Trojans, so we're going to take the ball back. Ball is spotted at the Titan 39-yard line.
1st and 15.
Be a 1st and 15. The Trojans go with a lone setback, trips right. Long snap count. There's a throw into the flat on the right side to the 35-yard line before the ball carrier is flagged.
We'll bring up a 2nd and about 10.5 for the Trojans.
Now the Trojans run trips left. They have tight end right. Quarterback under center, throwing it into the flat again. And there's the hitch and pitch. Down the left side goes the ball carrier. And she is flagged at about the 23-yard line. Eddie, I haven't seen the hitch and pitch in years.
No.
And it looks like we are ready to go now.
32.
So it'll be 3rd down and 2 yards for the Trojan offense. Ball spotted. We'll call it the 29-yard line. Again, we'll run the same play. There's the pitch and the hitch. And off the right side, flagged out at about the 25-yard line is man. So 4th and 3. Let's see if the Titan offense can hold here. We've got a full house backfield. Quarterback takes herself off the right side and will be flagged down at about the 20. Is it good enough for a first down?
A 4th down play, and it may be potentially damaging to the Sheehan defense.
Potentially.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Trojans. Handoff left side and a quick flag in the backfield. Back. And out they come, 2nd down. And they've got 3 out to the left. And we've got a pitch now, breaking it outside is the ball carrier. Now inside, across the 15 to 5, touchdown! No, check that, no touchdown, excuse me. You never know if it's a touchdown or not until a couple seconds after the play if somebody throws a flag up. Very hard to distinguish where the flags are on the ball carriers. So here we go, 1st and goal for the Lyman Hall Trojans. They have a 12-7 lead here in the 3rd quarter. Hope you're enjoying this, the 36th annual Samaha Bowl. There's a quick out in the flat and a flag at about the 6-yard line.
More often in this particular series, they've been passing the ball, albeit leading up to a hitch and pitch, but Coach Nylander changing things up just a bit so far in quarter number 3.
All right, we got a slot left. We'll go tight end right. We got a pro set backfield for the Trojans. And we're going to have an offsides, and that'll be against the Trojans. All right, 2nd and goal now for the Trojans. Ball spotted. We'll call it the 11-yard line of the Titans. And that'll be a quick pitch left. And we've got, again, flags on the field. Looking for the call from our umpire, Peter Bowman. And let's see what we got. Procedure against the Trojans, and it's going to be declined. It'll bring up a 3rd down for the Trojans. As the clock continues to roll, we're at 6:27 in the 3rd quarter. Pro set backfield, wide right, tight end left. There's a handoff off the right side, and let's see what we've got. We've got holding against Lyman Hall. Now, Eddie, I think that Ed Nylander's got to be pulling his hair out over these penalties in the red zone.
I'm sure he is, and I'm sure he will speak to his team about it at his first opportunity.
So 4th down now for the Trojans. Trips left, slot left. It's a pass, and it's a delayed pass. It is well read by the Sheehan defense, and we've got a flag. That'll be a forward lateral.
It's 54 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. This is Sheehan's first offensive opportunity of the 2nd half.
So the Titans now on the offense. They'll go to shotgun. And there's a quick pass in the flat. And around the left side and flagged at about the 17-yard line is the ball carrier.
That was Taryn Petrillo, number 23, in on a stop for Lyman Hall. The ball carrier, number 21, was Longyear, who did score on that kickoff return towards the end of the first half.
Gannon Cook on the stop. No gain, 2nd and 10.
So it'll be a 2nd and 10. All right, we're back. And there's a pass off the left side that'll be incomplete.
Pass they've thrown today. Successful with the first one to Drescher, but so far in the 2nd half, not as successful.
Now they'll go to shotgun. 3rd down, passing down. Off to the right side, that'll be incomplete. It looks like the Trojans Ed Nylander's saying we're going to decline that. Don't take the penalty. And they do. They wave it off. It'll bring up a 4th down. We're not exactly sure what it was, but the Titans will have to punt.
Or Sheehan in their first possession of the 3rd quarter.
So the Titans will kick it off. There's the punt, and it's a good one. And it'll sail down at about the 38, picked up there. Taken off the left side, a little bit of room out in front of her is the ball carrier, number 84. And she is finally taken out of bounds. And we'll call it about the 13-yard line in position after the kick. And the Titans have put themselves in a big hole here, Eddie.
There is a sense of deja vu, I'm assuming, with the Sheehan defense at this juncture of the game.
And it seems it's in the same place it was as before.
Hence the deja vu.
Here's a run up the middle. And we're not sure what it's going to be. Is it a touchdown? It is a touchdown.
Well, that was Olivia Heffernan.
When you want to watch it. We're simulcasting over cable 18 as well, WPAA. John Sullivan, Ed McCarver. We've got Reverend Herb Bailey and Mark Brennan out on the sidelines. And here's the point after. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. And of course, we've got a flag.
Picking up the flag.
No flag, says umpire Peter Bowman.
Field and very much a class act, one Mr. Philip Petoshin.
He sure was. And I got to tell you something else. He did me a favor. My uniform was so white. After every game, I got approached by the Tide people and actually was asked to be in a commercial. And that'll be picked up at about the 20-yard line now, run across the 25, across the field, and the ball carrier will be stopped at about the 25-yard line. All right, as the clock continues to wind down, well, check that. They stop the clock. They'll start it on the first play from scrimmage. That is correct. And here are the Titans. And again, we've got whistles.
Well, a member of the Sheehan coaching staff.
It'll be a timeout. It'll be a timeout, Eddie, called by the Titans. So
how do you feel about the game going so far?
Right now, the conditions are tough for our girls. They're doing the best they can. They're doing the best they can with the conditions we're in. The field is in pretty bad shape. But I think the girls are doing good, considering, they're not slipping a lot. They're trying their best. Hopefully we'll come out on top.
Thank you. He said that they're slipping a lot. The field's not doing too good. Mark Brennan says I'm a lot like Tony Saragusa. I don't know what he means. All right, back to you.
Okay, thanks, guys. All right, the Titans now. It's 2nd down, and they'll carry the ball across the 25, mark it at about the 29-yard line. Okay, here we go. It'll be a repeat 3rd down and 10 now for the Titan offense. 3rd quarter action. There's a draw up the middle. And we'll have a flag right on the line of scrimmage. So the team finally comes out. Why it takes so long as the clock winds down. You're the Titans. You're down 18-7. Don't you want to get things going here as quickly as possible?
You would think a sense of urgency would be needed, but evidently not.
And again, it is a free kick, just a reminder. And there's the kick. It's a good kick. It's short. It'll drop down at about the 40-yard line. So out comes the Trojan offense. Ball spotted at the 40-yard line. Good shot of the Trojan quarterback. Pro set. There's a cross-buck handoff outside. They try to take it. Around the end they go to the 30, 25, 20, down the sidelines, and finally flagged at about the 12-yard line.
Huge pickup for Lyman Hall on that play.
Lisette Nozzle, one of my favorites, and the daughter of a very good friend of mine, Dale Nozzle. And Lisette made me some wonderful sandwiches at Gigani's Deli all summer long. So here we go. It is 1st and 10. There's a handoff on the outside, and we've got a flag at about the 11, so it'll bring up a 2nd down for the Trojan offense. Okay, 1st and 25 for the Trojan offense off the holding penalty. Ball spotted at about the 24-yard line.
Yeah, that would be great.
And we got a pro set backfield. We've got tight end left. And there's a handoff off the left side, excuse me. And the flag will be at the 20-yard line. Trojans with a 18-7 lead with 1:34 left in the third quarter. Trojans on the move. Here's a pass over the middle. That's complete.
But anyway, a nice reception.
We're under a minute left in the third quarter. And let's see if they can get one more play off before we take it down the other end of the field. Right now we're on the north side of Fitzgerald Field. Another gray day here. We don't get too many sunny days for this game. We've got motion right, and we're going to have offsides.
5, and they're in good position now with a 11-point lead with a handful of seconds left in quarter number 3.
We got motion left. There's the handoff off to the left side, and that'll be carried out to, we'll call it the 7-yard line. So big play for the Trojan offense, and a very big play, probably a bigger play for the Titan defense, Eddie.
Well, down by 11 points, they have to hold them now.
There's the play. It's going to be a quick pass. And it's a touchdown, according to the official on the far right-hand side of the field. And now in comes our umpire, Ted Bowman, and he's going to bring in the side judge, I should say the line judge, Joe Tirolo.
Well, that was Amber Borowski, number 56, who caught that pass. John, we haven't had such controversy down there since P.J. Grant scored that touchdown that wasn't a touchdown a few years ago at the Carini Bowl.
And it's a touchdown for the Trojans. There's a shot of the coach and some of his offensive players trying to shuffle players in. And out they go. It almost looks like the sun's going to break out here at Fitzgerald Field. And out goes the offensive unit of the Trojans. Going for the point after. It looks like they'll go for 2. They have everybody lined up on the left side. Is there any doubt where this play is going? And there's the snap, and we've got what? Flags again, as the quarterback takes the ball and crosses the goal line. And we've got procedure against the Trojans, so we'll back it up and do it again. Eddie, the Trojans doing very well on the ground and coming through with some key passes as well to break up their offense.
Despite the penalties, they have owned the third quarter of this game.
And up 24-7. Here's the kick by the Trojans. It's a good one. It's a high kick. Picked up at the 30-yard line. Coming cross field with the ball is the ball carrier, and we have a flag. Titans 1st and 10, 18 seconds left, third quarter action. This could be the last play of the quarter. Titans on offense. There's a pitch off to the left side, and we've got a flag in the backfield at about the 20 on the field. The Titans with the ball as we begin quarter 4. 24-7 Trojan lead. There's a high snap and a pass off the right side. And the play will be down at about the, we'll call it the 25-yard line. Here we go, third down. And we'll call it about 16 yards for the Sheehan offense. Off the right side it goes, back in, and that will go for a gain of, we'll call it 3. So it'll be a 4th down. And here's the punt by the Titans.
Tiffany Annunziata, number 25, back deep for Lyman Hall.
And a good punt. And it's going to dribble down past the 40. Down to about the 32 where it's picked up across the 35, across the 40, 45, 50, still running and down at about the, we'll call it the 42-yard line. First down for the Trojan offense. Ball spotted at the 43-yard line of Sheehan. Fourth quarter action, John and Ed here. There's a handoff Off the right side, taking it to the sideline, is the runner. And she is flagged at about the 34-yard line. Right, 1st and 10 for the Trojan offense as they're on the roll here in the 4th quarter after a fine run. Off it goes, left side. And across the 30, it's a big game, so 2nd, and we'll call it 5 for the Trojan offense, and we've got flags on the play. That'll bring up a 2nd and 9 for the Trojans, a procedure call. And they'll take the ball back 5 yards. Ball spotted at about the, well, we'll call it the 34-yard line of the Titans. Motion left. And we'll have another flag, and the tight end on the left side moved, so that'll be another procedure call. 2nd and 14 for the Trojan offense. Motion right. Off it goes the right side. So third down, and we'll call it again 12. There's a pass over the middle. That's complete. And we've got a flag at about the 20-yard line. First down for the Trojans. Ball spotted at the 20. They're on the move in the 4th quarter. There's a quick pass out into the flat across the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. Did she get in? She did not. So 1st down and goal for the Trojans. And they'll try to push it in. Quarterback with the ball. Very hard to tell. It appears that she has stopped at the line of scrimmage, so it'll be a 2nd and goal for the Trojans. For the next play, Trojans 2nd and goal. Off the left side, breaking it outside is the quarterback, and she is in the end zone. Touchdown. Quarterback keeper broke it outside, went up to the line of scrimmage, saw nothing there, and strung it out along the left side. So the Trojans put it in the end zone again. And here goes the Trojans. They're setting it up for the kick. And again, it's a free kick, Ed, as you know, for the Trojans. As the Titan girls try to make plenty of noise. It is up, and is it good? It appears it is not. It's too far off to the left, wide left. Trojans will kick off after the score. And there's the kick. It's a high kick on the right side. It'll go out of bounds. We'll have penalties. We'll back it up 5 yards, and we will re-kick it. All right, out come the Titans. They are down 30-7, 6:53 left in the game. Motion right. Back to pass is the quarterback. Across the field, that's complete. Across the 40. It'll be a 1st down for the Titans. Ball spotted at the 41-yard line of the Trojans. We've got motion right. Handoff right. Across the 40, 45. Down the sidelines. Untouched, both flags on. And that's a touchdown, I believe.
Well, that is Brooke Longyear, number 21, who took that handoff and went around the right side of her offensive line.
Come out for the 2-point conversion. They've got trips left. And the quarterback is going to take it right up the middle, and it's good. No flags on the field. All right, Titans will kick off after getting a touchdown and scoring the 2-point conversion. And here is the kick, and it's a good kick. And it's going to bound down at about the 30-yard line. It'll be picked up there. So here we go, 1st down for the Trojans. Titans need the ball back. They need to score. There's a handoff off the right side, now cutting it inside 35, crossing the 40. Outside she goes, and she is finally pulled out of bounds. 1st down, ball spotted at the 20. And across the left side, breaking across the 40, the 50, the 45, the 40. Down the left side, this could be close, and she's finally brought down at about the 12-yard line. What a run, Eddie. Right, ball spotted at the, we'll call it the 12-yard line of the Titans. And up the middle they go. Okay, it is a 2nd down, and we'll call it 8 And the Trojans try to take it around the outside, and they are stuffed. All right, as you said, Ed, it's a 3rd down, and they can still get a 1st down, the Trojans. Off the right side they go. And we are flagged down pretty close to the line of scrimmage. So, all right, so it is, I believe it's a 4th down. It is. Trojans with a very comfortable lead. I'm sure this is not going to break their hearts if they don't put it in the end zone. Back to pass is the quarterback off the left side. That is going to be incomplete. A cool mist starting out early this afternoon. It stopped, but it has been very, very damp. And the Titans 1st and 10, running up the middle, and they'll be flagged after a gain of maybe 1. It'll be a 2nd, and we'll call it 8 for the Titan offense. You know, Johnny Weir brought up a good point. He said it's probably one of the biggest crowds he's seen at Fitzgerald Field, and I'd have to agree with him. Back to pass is the quarterback. Out it goes. And we've got flags.
As they have been most of the day going against the Lyman Hall Trojans.
It will be pass interference. It'll be automatic 1st down here on the East Coast. If you're watching the game on Sullivan1on1.com, you can watch it anytime. So you may be on the West Coast, but it's only 4:05 here, and it gives you an idea where we're at as far as the daylight around here. Off it goes on the right side, and the ball will be spotted at about the 40. We'll bring up a 2nd down.
Line, in particular, Lindsey Freshy on that play.
Under a minute to go, Eddie, as the clock winds down. This could be the final play of the game for the Titans. They've got to get it off quickly, and they're going to have to throw it downfield. I'm surprised they're not in a shotgun. Now we've got motion left. They'll pitch it left side. As the clock continues to wind, 24 seconds left. 20 seconds left.
Kayla Struber, number 95, in on a stop, may have made the last tackle of the game.
Well, we've only got 7 seconds left as it winds down. Maybe they've got 1 play left in them. They've got to get it down. The crowd counting it down under a second. And they did get it off. And it's incomplete. See Bedlam here at Fitzgerald Field as the Trojans are swarmed on the field. They have defeated the Titans by a score of 30-15. Oh my goodness, what a game for the Trojans.
Well, sweet redemption for Ed Nylander's Lyman Hall Club after losing the last 2 years to Sheehan. They won this game, doubling the number of points for Sheehan. Lyman Hall 30, Sheehan 15.